I'm Danielle and I'm the founder of The Joyful Edit. Welcome to my channel. This is day 33 of Project 365. Unfortunately today has not been the best day. I have just found out that someone set fire to the roof of my car whilst I was on holiday. So this was not the content I was looking to post. But again, like, you know, these things happen and it's part of life, and as gutting as and upsetting it is, and the fact that someone can just be so cruel to like do that, it's just, yeah, I think it's just a case of feeling the feelings and knowing that it's okay to be upset and be angry, and yeah, just take a moment just to like breathe. And if you're like experiencing anything and it's like similar that just feels like a big setback, or it's just something that's kind of come up that you just really weren't expecting, that's like really like taking you off guard, I want you to know that you're not alone. But I guess it's like our resilience to these things, and also kind of seeing the fact that, you know, in like my situation, it's really good the fact that the whole car isn't burnt, and also that no one was like hurt. So that's the positives I'm trying to take from it. I'm trying not to think about the cost and the fact that I'm obviously going to have to be liable for those costs, because I just think it's like so unfair. But also, like, when I'm saying these things, I also know that like going down that whole rabbit hole, it just isn't really worth it. Like, I'm not going to get anywhere in terms of thinking about like all the negative side of things and getting, obviously I'm angry, but again, like, that's just not going to get me anywhere. So I'm just trying to, I've had a massive cry, and now I'm just like trying to be practical and trying to get it sorted and thinking about what I can do. And yeah, I suppose obviously like my commitment is always to like post a video every day, and obviously like sometimes it will just be like really upbeat, and there'll be like really like good inspirational like things that I'll like share with you, or like yesterday I'll give you like steps to like for success. And then there'll be other times when I simply just want to chat with you and just be really real and really honest. I just feel like it would be completely fake of me just to be on here and all happy and all smiley when inside I literally do not feel like that. So yeah, it's just been really hard. And also I was actually going to come on here earlier and share with you that last night I had an awful night's sleep. I'm really not having a good day, am I? An awful night's sleep, and I went to the gym last night and I got really bad like pain in my chest, and I think it's just like where I pulled a muscle, but oh my gosh, it was like excruciating. So I couldn't go to like bed. I was up to like 4 a.m, and obviously one of my habits is to wake up at 6:30 in the morning, and I'll be honest with you, I did not do that. And I thought, you know what, I know I had this commitment and it's something that I'm dedicated to and means like so much, but I also need to like listen to my body, and me operating on like 2-3 hours of sleep, that isn't going to do anyone any good. And again, there's like a lesson there to be like, yes, we'll make these commitments, and obviously we have these goals and these actions and these things that we promise to ourselves, but we also have to listen to our bodies and like what we need, and that like needs to be the most important thing. So I'm not gonna like get really frustrated with myself. These things like will happen, and it's about again like how we deal with it and how we overcome these situations. And you know, I didn't hit my move goal as a result of hurting myself at the gym. I could have continued and like got myself into like a really bad situation, but again, I like really need to listen to my body. So I did 365 calories that I burnt, and obviously my target is 500, and I was obviously so gutted that I didn't like meet my target that I set myself. But at the end of the day, like, I need to do like what's best for me and like what works. And there's a very big difference between excuses and like legitimate things that we need to really honor and listen to. So I really want you to think about that, because so often we can have these setbacks and it undoes all the hard work that we've done, because we beat ourselves up and say that we were right, we can't do these things, we're not consistent and all of this, and that's not okay. Like, it's just accepting that this is kind of like something that's happened. We need to acknowledge it, and we need to be kind to ourselves and listen to what our bodies need. And then once we're ready to kind of jump back in, then we jump back in. We don't beat ourselves up. We know that we've got a plan in place, and then we get back to it the next day, or whenever, you know, we're in that situation where we can jump back on it. So I want to encourage you that if you're in any situation where you had a little setback like me, and things feel a little bit tricky, a little bit difficult, and you're not feeling your best, just remind yourself of like some of the positives that you can take from it. And I know that will be super, super hard. Like, I feel ya. And also just kind of listening to like what you need and making that like a priority, and just being kind to yourself, because sometimes life can just be shit. And it's okay to accept that, but accept it and like move on. Like, don't wallow about it. Don't let it fester, and don't let it like have a massive impact on like the rest of your week or anything like that. Just deal with like the practicality side of things and like try and move on as best you can. So I'm sorry that this video is not as uplifting and inspiring as I would have wanted it to be, but it's really important that I kind of share with you like this journey, because so often on like Instagram and on YouTube, like people just show like their best moments, and that's like not real. It's not real to life. And I think you're doing a disjustice to people if you just show your best bits, because then people start questioning like why their lives aren't perfect. I've got news for you, like life isn't perfect. But there's certain ways that we can like navigate these things and these setbacks. So I hope you've kind of taken some things away in terms of like the tips of how to deal with these certain things that kind of will come our way and will inevitably be there in the future. It's just something that we have to deal with, and it's just how we react to these things that like make all the difference. So I'm not going to let these people beat me or make me think that I need to get a new car. I'm just gonna deal with the practicalities, and I'm gonna just take one step in front of the other, and just take some time just to like process things and do something that's just like good for the soul, and just a little bit like gentler, because today has been quite a tough day, and yeah, I just need to listen to what my body needs. So I'm going to do that, and I encourage you, if you're in the same situation, to just do that. Don't beat yourself up about it, and just like the next day get back on it. And again, like, we've got this. We're not going to allow like one setback like affect the rest of everything that we've worked so hard for. So I'm sending you so much love and so much blessings, and I hope you're having a great day, and I look forward to giving you some better news tomorrow. I'm feeling much, much better. So until then, have an incredible day, and I will see you soon.